Ladies and gentlemen, once again, here we are on another episode of Extreme Zone Pro. I know you are excited, but let me introduce myself. My name is GR George. And what can I say? I'm excited too, so let me introduce to you the matches that we have for tonight. Our opening bout will be between two men from two different teams, Alexander Chapman versus Darren Hart in a regular singles match. Our second match of the night will be for the tournament semifinals, Gregory Harper against Duke David. Our third match will be for the EZP Internet Championship. Harold Haas will go against Gabriel Hernandez for the title. And our fourth match again for the tournament semifinals, Ian Marshall versus Jackson Graves. And our fifth match is a triple threat action between Alexia Dimitri, Empress Drago, and Amanda Curtis. And our main event, it's a ladder match for the EZP Women's title, Lady Tiger against Maggie Silva. This night will be action-packed, so let's go! And now we're going into our first match for this episode.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Burnaby, British Columbia, Canada, weighing in at 202 pounds,
Alexander Chapman representing the Flying Gentleman in this match. Now, we can all remember that his partner Cesar Banshee has won his singles match against Dustin Hart last time. Can he do the same tonight? I mean, between the two, he is the more technical one, and I believe that he can go toe-to-toe with his opponent tonight, Darren Hart, who is also a very technical wrestler, by the way. Looking regal right here, showing royalty. And here comes his opponent.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 219 pounds, Darren Hart.
Darren Hart representing the House of Hearts in this match. Now, a lot of people say that he is really more of a brawler than a technician, especially when compared to his brother Dustin. And I cannot blame them. I mean, if you've seen any matches of that involves House of Hearts, you can see that Darren incorporates street fighting techniques in his matches. And yeah, it's effective. It helped the team won, and currently as a team, I think they are 2-0. First winning against the Flying Gentleman, then next winning against the Knockout Outlaws. But can he win his first victory tonight as a singles competitor? Okay, ref, let's go. Darren Hart opening with a shoulder block. And what is he planning to do? Of course, it's a Uranagi to Alexander Chapman. Now, Darren Hart is on a roll in the opening of this bout. And I think, is planning to end this early with this kind of assault. Now, if you look the two of them, Darren has the build advantage. He is bigger, he is wider compared to Chapman. Chapman is still thinking of ways on how to counter these rushed attacks against him from Darren Hart. Again, as I was mentioning earlier, Darren Hart incorporates street fighting techniques, and as you can witness, he just battered the heck out of Chapman. Chapman with a Arabian press, surprisingly getting out of the way. And now Chapman is starting to read his opponent, trying to turn the tables in favor of him. Alexander Chapman now between the ropes with a hot shot stunner against Darren. And now flying to the outside, Alexander Chapman with a top rope leg drop to the outside. Finally turning the tables against Darren Hart. Oh, getting out of the way of that European uppercut from Alexander Chapman. Darren Hart with a gut-wrench powerbomb. A rope break to escape that submission move from Darren. Darren getting hyped up. Alexander Chapman getting out of this predicament right now. Chapman with a kick to the knee. Chapman springboard cutter to Darren Hart. Darren Hart showing resiliency. And Darren Hart counters with an elbow at the back of the knee. Now, Darren Hart right here. Ooh, beautiful DDT right there from Alexander Chapman. Now they are both even in this match. Alexander Chapman for the second pin of the night. And Darren kicks out of before 3. Going in for a springboard move but was countered. Alexander Chapman with a GTS. Or was it a knee to the face? But I'm not sure. I think it's a GTS. His version of GTS. We are not worthy indeed. We are witnessing a technical masterclass. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that. Look at the beautiful maneuver from Alexander Chapman. Now, Alexander Chapman probably has invented his own moves. I mean, I've never seen that in any competitor so far. Alexander Chapman easily counters Darren right there. Darren fights back, and now they are in a standstill. Blow after blow. Punch after punch. Strike after strike. Who is going to fall between these two fighters? Darren Hart completing the sequence with a heart attack. Going in, is this it? Alexander Chapman kicks out after 2. Spine buster from Darren Hart. Countering the counter of Alexander Chapman. Chapman with a strike to the gut. Now challenging Darren Hart, pinning him. Can this be it? And now Alexander Chapman, Irish whip to the outside, taking this fight to the hard, cold floor of this arena. Now getting back inside the ring. Returning the spine buster from earlier. Wow. Alexander Chapman is sending a message to his opponent from the top rope. Gentleman special. 2. And Darren kicks out before 3. This is another brilliant opening match from EZP right here. Amazing Enzoigiri. Moonsault from the outside of the ropes. These two are displaying really beautiful skills right now. And Alexander Chapman with a Canadian Destroyer again in the top rope. This is for the second time. Gentleman special from Alexander Chapman. Can this win the match? Darren Hart kicks out yet again before 3. Standing moonsault. Wow. Darren Hart trying to recuperate from that assault from his opponent, and yet given no chance by Alexander Chapman to even recover for a bit. Darren Hart with a surprise spin right here. Roll up, shoulders down. Alexander Chapman kicks out after 2. And now, this ends most matches for the Harts. The sharpshooter from Darren Hart. Man, why did he let go though? That's a bad decision. We are in the climax of this match and he should be taking this seriously. Counter by Alexander Chapman. Irish whip. Counter by Darren Hart, exchanging counters between these two, and now Darren Hart pummeling his opponent in the canvas. Hyping himself up, Darren Hart is ready for more. Another spine buster from Darren Hart. Another pin from him. 2. Alexander kicks out before 3 yet again. Darren Hart with a series of strikes. Gut wrench powerbomb to end the combo. Going in for a takedown. Countered by Alexander Chapman. Chapman with a beautiful uppercut to the face. Alexander Chapman feeling confident right now. Whoop. And another kick. And then an elbow to the back of the head. Another DDT. Uh-oh, we know what this is. This is for the 3rd time this match. Gentleman special from Alexander Chapman. 2, 3, and Alexander Chapman won the bout.
Here is your winner, Alexander.
And just like his partner, he is 1-0 as a singles competitor here in Extreme Zone Pro. And here we are for the first match for the semi-finals of the IC title tournament. The crowd is going wild for this man. The one they call the Surgeon of Submission. Duke David arrives in the arena, looking great, looking proud, looking confident, decisive that he is going to win this tournament. He is going to win this match against Harper. Oh, do you all hear that? Do you all, the pop? Do you all hear the crowd cheer and roar for this man? We witnessed the same energy last episode. We are witnessing this yet again. Gregory Harper, the one they call Maestro, going up against his friend tonight in hopes of proceeding to the finals of the tournament. I cannot hear myself talk. The arena is going wild. The arena is roaring with anticipation and excitement for this match. Two friends, one match. Here we go. Now opening with a chain wrestling sequence right here. Gregory Harper now going behind Duke David with a waist lock applied. Duke David struggling to escape, finding a way to counter or get out of this lock, and he did. And now he is reversing it with another waist lock of his own. Now you don't want to go in a chain wrestling match against this guy Duke David. He is nicknamed the Surgeon of Submission, and it is being displayed early in this match right now. Gregory Harper with a unique headlock right here between his biceps. Duke David countered with a back suplex. Duke David is now in the offense. Duke David with a front slam to Harper. Harper getting out of the way of that moonsault. And now Harper trying to gain the upper hand in this match with going in for a powerbomb, countered by Duke David. Now once again a struggle in a chain wrestling contest. Duke David with a wrist lock applied to his opponent right now. Will you look at that? Will you look at that? The superior techniques of Duke David is being displayed here. The Surgeon of Submission, as he is called, is being justified. Very nice leg sweep. First spin of this match. Gregory Harper counters and now proceeding with this glam slam. Duke David counters with a dragon leg sweep, followed by a coffin drop. Duke David with another pin. Gregory kicks out before 3. Gregory Harper counters with a devastating headbutt, followed by a knee drop to the chest of David. Duke David struggling to stand up. Gregory Harper going in for a big boot. Beautiful power slam by Gregory. Duke David counters with a series of strikes right there. Gregory counters. Duke David counters. Exchanging counters right here. Duke David going in for a suplex. Harper getting out of that predicament. And now they're both in the corner. Gregory Harper trying to put punishment on Duke David, but David counters with an elbow and now rushing with a clothesline and another one. And a leg sweep to finish it off. Duke David is hyping himself and the fans. But again, Harper with a miscalculated springboard assault. And now Duke is in the middle rope for a splash. What is he going to do? Drop kick to the side of Harper's body. You know, he is at the top rope. Going in for the golden ratio, getting out of the way. Gregory Harper stands up with a drop kick of his own. And now Gregory Harper thinking, what is he gonna do in this match? This match is nearing to its end right now. And Gregory Harper with his own submission mode. He calls this the note hold. Duke David is about to tap. Will he tap? And he does. And Gregory Harper proceeds to the finals of the IC title tournament, defeating his friend, his brother, Duke David. He is on his way to the finals of this tournament. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was a finish of a lifetime. Quick but effective. Oh, what an episode so far. And now we're going into the third match of this episode. Coming in first to the ring is none other than Harold Haas.
Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 199 pounds, Harold Haas.
Harold Haas. Now, he joined the tournament for the IC title in the hopes of becoming the very first IC title champ for Extreme Zone Pro, but unfortunately he got dropped during the elimination rounds of said tournament. Now, he may have missed that opportunity to become the first IC title champ, but he is now in front of us having another opportunity to become the very first Extreme Zone Pro Internet Champion. And here comes his opponent for tonight.
And his opponent from the Philippines, weighing in at 196 pounds,
Gabriel Hernandez. We can all remember that his comeback match on the previous episode in a triple threat action, he has won that despite being the smallest among the competitors on that match. And now he is in front of us, taking advantage of the opportunity that was given to him to win the EZP Internet title. And now the ref showing off the brand new title to the fans. Harold Haas getting ready, Gabriel Hernandez getting fired up. Who between these men deserves the title? Starting this off with a grappling contest in the middle of the ring. Harold Haas, Gabriel Hernandez, Gabriel applying the waistlock to Harold Haas, and Harold Haas trying to escape the situation. Gabriel Hernandez follows up with a beautiful headlock, and both men are on the canvas. Harold Haas looking for ways to counter or escape this situation, and he does with a headlock of his own using his legs. Unique maneuver there from Harold Haas. Harold Haas tightening the lock on his opponent's neck. What will Gabriel do this time? Harold Haas continuing to tighten and follow up with an axe kick to the neck. And now an elbow drop to complete the sequence. Harold Haas going in for a moonsault. Gabriel Hernandez getting out of the way just in time. Gabriel Hernandez with a gory special to Harold Haas. Wow. Quick turn of events right here. Gabriel Hernandez is now in the upper hand in this match. Gabriel Hernandez with a tope con hilo from the outside of the ring, followed by a splash getting out of the way just in time. Harold Haas with a pin. One. Of course, it's too early. And now again with a grappling contest in the middle of the ring. This is twice this time. And now this time it is Harold Haas with a waist lock. Gabriel Hernandez trying to escape this one desperately, while Harold Haas is tightening the lock. And now the pin. Wow, what a display of technical proficiency by Harold Haas. And now Gabriel Hernandez with a pin. Now again, Harold Haas is displaying such technical proficiency here. This is very reminiscent of his Duke David. But going back to the match, Gabriel Hernandez raining down on his opponent. Harold Haas counters with a kick to the head. And then again, a kick to the back of Gabriel, to the face. Locking the wrist, locking the fingers. Harold Haas hit a double knee drop. Possum pin by Gabriel Hernandez. Oh, Gabriel Hernandez returning fire, giving the same offense that he did received earlier from Harold Haas. And now locking the wrist, and then locking the fingers. Double knee drop, and now both men are even in terms of offense. Gabriel Hernandez continuing the series of strikes, and now with a neck breaker using the knee. Beautiful neck crank. Getting out of the way of that clothesline, but not on that punch. Harold Haas continues to fight, but Gabriel Hernandez is too quick with the counters. With a kick. Oh my goodness. And now Gabriel to the top rope with a 450 senton. Kick out before two. Beautiful running moonsault from Hernandez. Hernandez showing off his luchador training. Harold Haas trying to counter. His counter was countered by Hernandez. And now Hernandez targeting the leg of Harold Haas, making sure that he is incapacitated. But Harold Haas does not give up. He has been waiting for this moment ever since he joined EZP. Hernandez waking up Harold Haas. Ooh, what a punch from Hernandez. Hernandez from the top rope. Beautiful moonsault from the top rope right there by Hernandez. And now he is again doing some aerial moves. Phoenix Splash from the middle rope. Can this be it? Is he the first champ for the title? Kicks out before two. Harold Haas refuses to give up just yet. Harold Haas now is trying to fight back. Hernandez trying to tell him that this is not your... The Hernandez Destroyer from Gabriel, sorry. Uh-oh. Tequila Sunrise by Hernandez. Will Harold tap out? Do we have a new champion? Do we have our very first... Oh, why did he let it go, man? Uh-oh, once again. He targeted the other arm before, and now he is targeting the same arm. And a knee drop to the back of Harold Haas. And Harold Haas kicks out after two. What in the world does motivate this guy? Full Nelson drop by Hernandez. Hernandez not letting Harold Haas escape even outside the ring, but Harold Haas taking that time to gain a little energy to counter his opponent. And both of the men is now outside the ring near our announcement table. We should get out of the way if this goes wrong. Harold Haas trying to break the arm of his opponent, but this does not count. They have to be both inside the ring, and the count is looming in. And a wheelbarrow stunner knocks the fuck out of Hernandez. Frog splash from the outside. Do we have our first champion? Do we have our first internet champion? And Hernandez kicks out before 3. We are witnessing nothing but bangers for this episode. Hernandez with a beautiful pin right there. Roll up. Countered with another pin. Gut wrench. Suplex by Harold Haas. Now Harold Haas could not take a break. Hernandez has a counter for everything that he does. I mean, look at the bruises that Harold has in his body. I mean, if it was a regular man, if it was others who is in his position, they would have been given up now. But Harold still has enough energy to give unbelievable offense with a force of a storm. And now he is in the top rope. What is this? Phoenix Splash Senton from the top rope, and now for a pin. Hernandez kicks out before 3. Harold Haas obviously confused, obviously frustrated, wondering what can he do more to end this match as a victor. And now Hernandez is bleeding behind that match because of the turnbuckle face slam by Harold. Harold with a series of punches to the gut of Hernandez. Harold finally has the upper hand in this match. Harold has energized, and then a face wash to Hernandez. This is a wheelbarrow stunner, and we all know what comes after that. Harold Haas is now writing the document, preparing the scroll for the predicament. 1, 2, 3. We have the very first internet champion of Extreme Zone Pro. Harold Haas wins the title tonight against Hernandez. If y'all enjoyed this episode so far, don't forget to subscribe and follow. And now our second match for the semifinals of the IC title tournament will begin with Ian Marshall going in first to the ring.
From the Philippines, weighing in at 228 pounds, Ian Marshall.
Now, Ian Marshall, whenever he is in the ring, regardless of his opponent, we can expect a banger. We can expect a show. We can expect a match of a lifetime. Now, we can all remember that he won this position in the tournament by giving Adrian Barton a counter using a German suplex after that long, grueling match. Can he do the same to Adrian's rival? And here he comes. The final testament himself, coming from hell.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 193 pounds, Jackson Graves.
Jackson Graves. Now Jackson Graves, rival of Adrian Barton, is now in the semifinals of the tournament, and no one expected this, by the way. He beat Gilberto Gallaretto in order to proceed to this part of the tournament. And even Gilberto could not believe it. He was having tantrums last time. Now the final testament is concentrating, thinking of ways on how to defeat Ian Marshall. Who will proceed to the finals? Ref, ring the bell. Starting this off with yet another grappling contest in the middle of the ring. Ian Marshall showing off his technical proficiency with an arm wrist lock applied to Jackson Graves. And another twist. Jackson Graves is struggling to get out of this situation. Jackson Graves countered with an arm lock of his own, showing off that he can be as technical as anyone else in this roster. Ian Marshall struggling right now to get out of this lock. Leg sweep by Jackson Graves. Well, so far Jackson Graves is he is lashing out with his submission moves. Ian Marshall with a failed splash. Roll up pin from Jackson Graves early. Bottom rope moonsault did not hit very well by Jackson Graves. Ian Marshall taking advantage of miscalculation. Oh. Pedigree from Ian Marshall. And a drop kick to the back of Jackson Graves. And now again, a grappling contest. Waist lock applied from Ian Marshall to Jackson Graves. Jackson Graves escapes the lock and now proceeds with a waist lock of his own. Ian Marshall with a headlock. Jackson Graves looking for ways to get out of this one. Ian Marshall has a size advantage, locking his opponent's head between his arms right now, tightening it even more the more that Jackson tries to escape, ending it with a knee to the back. Jackson getting out of the way of that bottom rope moonsault. And now Ian Marshall counters that punch. Jackson counters that grappling. Powerbomb position applied. Ian counters and now countered. Oh wow, these two has been exchanging counters. You can see that they are both prepared to go in with this match. Jackson with a clothesline. Both men are outside the ring taking this out, but they have to remember that they have to get in, pin their opponent inside to make this match count. Jackson with a chop, now with a kick, followed up with a Hurricane Rana. Drop kick to the knee of Ian Marshall makes him fall. Jackson Graves hyped up, fired up. Beautiful kick that did not hit. Ian Marshall trying to recover from that punishment earlier, and it seems like he did. Teardrop suplex from Ian. Ian going in for the pin, ending this match for good. Jackson kicks out before 3. Jackson Graves counters with a beautiful suplex drop. The final testament is showing off why he belongs in this roster with a half Nelson suplex. And going in for another half Nelson suplex, but Ian counters. Submission hold applied. Heel hook. Rope break. Helps Jackson escapes. I wonder what would have happened if he is not near the ropes. Jackson counters with a chop and now throwing his opponent, trying to throw Ian Marshall across the ring. See. Ian Marshall, beautiful Northern Lights suplex. And now he's going in to the top rope. What is he going to do? Is this the Ghost Stream from Ian Marshall? And Jackson kicks out after 2. Wow. The resiliency of this man. The resiliency of Jackson Graves is nothing short of unbelievable. Ian Marshall now in the corner. Spear! Paying homage to his friend, the World Heavyweight Champion Neil Garrett, with that beautiful spear. And Jackson Graves, by the way, is still not giving up this match. Trying to fight back. Jackson with a moonsault from the second rope. Ian counters with a punch, getting back inside the ring. And now Jackson is bleeding from that turnbuckle face mash. Beautiful Alabama slam by Jackson Graves. Jackson Graves going in for the pin with a bleeding face. Ian Marshall kicks out before 3. This could be a very bad situation for Jackson. As he is bleeding, this could affect his sight, his vision, affect his overall performance because an open wound is painful with all the sweat going in. Oh, beautiful counter right there from Marshall. And now from the top rope again. For the second time. Cold Stream from Ian Marshall. This is it. We are having ourselves Ian Marshall to the final sub. Nope. Jackson still is awake even after all that. Teardrop suplex once again from Ian. Uh-oh. Boston Cloverleaf, Cloverleaf applied. Jackson Graves. Why are they letting go of this submission moves? They could have won this match. Now Ian Marshall with a pin. Drop kick to the face of Jackson. Wow. Jackson getting out of the way of that elbow. Followed up with a counter clothesline. Hook tope con heel. And now Jackson Graves trying to win. Ian Marshall gets out, kicks out before 3 yet again. And now Jackson Graves with a beautiful insugiri. What is he trying to do this time? Dragging his opponent to the middle of the ring. Ian suddenly wakes up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Marshall special. Could this be it? This is it, man. What? What? Come on. How resilient is Graves? And a clothesline from Jackson, but how resilient is Jackson Graves? He has been hit with 2 DDT by Graves. He has been hit with 2 cold streams, 3 teardrop suplex, and 1 Marshall ending, or as Ian called it, Sub-Zero experience, and he's still standing. Jackson Graves. Uh-oh, final judgment. Is it? Ian Marshall kicks out before 3, and I don't know who's going to win this match anymore, as this has reached its peak. Ian counters with an elbow. Clothesline. Knocking down Jackson. Jackson is not waking up. Goodness. Taking advantage of the knocked opponent. And Ian Marshall goes to the finals of the IC title tournament. He will face Gregory Harper for the title. I cannot believe it. Well, I can, but after all the struggles, man, that was a long battle for the final position for the tournament. Ian came out victorious, and he will go on to face his friend. And now we are in the second to the last match of this episode. This is a triple threat featuring 3 women fighters.
Making her way to the ring from Manila, Philippines, Empress Drago.
The Queen of the Dragon Empire arrives and is ready to take on 2 opponents at once, even though they are taking on each other. Her music is a banger, I'm not gonna lie.
And her opponents, first from Moscow, Russia,
Alexa Dimitri. Now we can all remember she also won her first match since returning and has been in a winning streak since. She lost her first match, sure, but Since her return, she got nothing but wins, man. All W's. And the question is, will this match give her another win in his repertoire? Or her repertoire, sorry.
And from the Philippines, Amanda Curtis.
Amanda Curtis, the two-time NCAA champ, returns to the EZP ring with a new attire, new attitude, and new mindset, I assume. She may have lost her previous match before, but I feel confident that she will do better this time. Uh, she also has a very banger of an entrance music right there. No lyrics, but it can get you hyped. Empress Drago, Alexa Dimitri, and Amanda Curtis. All women are ready. Ref. Amanda Curtis starting this off with taking on two women at once. Empress Drago taking advantage of the blind spot with a beautiful Uranagi. Alexa Dimitri with an uppercut and then an elbow to Amanda Curtis. Drop kick to Amanda. Neck breaker to Empress. Amanda double X handle to Alexa. Alexa counters. Heel hook applied. Alexa trying to break her opponent's legs. And now succeeding with an uppercut. Empress Drago taking on Alexa Dimitri. Heat seeker from the Empress. Empress Drago almost getting thrown out the ring. Amanda gets out of the ring. And now Empress and Alexa both taking on each other while Amanda is knocked out on the floor trying to get up. Empress with a kick, countered with a kick from Alexa herself. Amanda with a baseball, hitting Alexa twice. Amanda ending this match early. Alexa is down, ladies and gentlemen. He is down. She is down. Sorry, she is down and is struggling to get up. Now trying to fight back. Alexa with a beautiful gut wrench suplex. Empress Drago stop the pin. Taking on Amanda. Amanda counters with a jawbreaker. Powerbomb from Amanda. Alexa with a baseball bat taking advantage of the blind spot once again. Alexa with a pin, getting out before a 1 count. She may kicked out before a 1 count, but we all know she is struggling in her legs right now. And I mean Amanda. Empress with a sledgehammer, smashing both of her opponents. Beautiful suplex right there. And Amanda assaulting Empress. Empress gets out of the way of that elbow. Uh-oh. Russian Moscow swing by Alexia Dimitri. Knocking the air out of Amanda in a vertebraker. to Empress. Empress kicks out after 2. Alexa counters Amanda, trying to take down Amanda. Amanda counters with a throw. Irish whip to Empress. Empress getting out of that way. Empress counters with a kick. And now Alexa with a kendo stick thrown to Amanda. Empress counters Alexa. Empress getting hit with a kendo stick from Amanda. Amanda, another pin of the night. Amanda standing tall. Amanda with a Amanda slam ending this match. Alexa breaks the pin. And now Amanda causes Alexa to bleed. Alexa is trying to recover from that open wound, but Empress will not allow her to recover at all. Empress with a pin. Amanda with a kendo stick. Too many objects in the ring. Beautiful arm drag by Empress. Backbreaker by Amanda. What's she gonna do? Amanda. Beautiful German suplex, folding Empress in half. Taking advantage of that, Empress drag Alexa Dimitri with a submission of her own. Armbar. Empress breaks up the hold. I'm sorry, guys. This match has been so good, it's confusing who is who. Amanda kicks out before 3. Empress is trying to recover, hyping himself up with the support of the fans. Ooh, Amanda takes a taste of her own German suplex from Alexia, and now Empress is bleeding behind that mask because of that kendo stick hit from Alexia. Alexia with a beautiful scoop slam to Empress Drago. And now he is in the middle rope. Try to wake up Empress, but got hit again with a kendo stick by Amanda Curtis. Amanda Curtis and Empress Drago are the only ones in the ring right now. What is this? Going in for a fisherman suplex, but countered with a pin. Alexia breaks out the pin. And now Amanda going in for another Amanda slam. And Alexia kicks out before 3. Amanda with an armbar. Armbar applied. Empress breaks out that submission hold. Empress with a steel chair. Almost hitting Amanda. Amanda getting out the way. Not letting her escape with a dragon bomb from Empress. Alexia breaks up the pin. Kicks the face of Empress Drago. Empress Drago gets out of the way. And now counters with a DDT. Alexia with a DDT of her own, this time to Amanda Curtis. And Empress wakes up with a rolling heel kick to Alexia Dimitri. Alexia counters with an elbow to the knee, incapacitating Empress. Oh, this is a tag team teaming up against Empress. Empress hits her head to the chair, and now Alexa with a Verta breaker to Amanda, pinning Amanda to the ground. 2, 3. And Alexa wins the triple threat match, adding another win to her record here in EZP. What a run so far from Dimitri. From a losing first match against her opponent Olivia Rage, and now stacking up wins. We are now in our main event for the women's title, and this is certainly going to be brutal. The fans roar in excitement, for the Queen of the Beast has arrived to take on her opponent for tonight to get the title, the EZP Women's Championship belt. Maggie Silva has been waiting for this moment. She has been asking for this to happen, to have another shot at Lady Tiger with the women's title at stake. The women's title hangs in the balance literally, and whoever gets that belt will become the first ever EZP Women's Champion. And now Maggie Silva is ready to take on the Queen of the Beast in this brutal matchup. Maggie Silva starting off with a punch. Lady Tiger counters with a punch of her own. Maggie Silva. Maggie Silva is now in the corner, but countered with a back elbow to Lady Tiger. Lady Tiger getting punched to the face, completing the sequence with a beautiful takedown. Maggie Silva with a bottom rope moonsault. Lady Tiger gets out of the way just in time, countered with a knee to the face of Maggie Silva. And now Lady Tiger gets the ladder, as well as Maggie Silva getting the other one from outside the ring. What are they planning to do right now? I don't know. And now Maggie Silva setting up the ladder. Beautiful Northern Lights suplex by Maggie Silva. Lady Tiger with an assault of her own. Beautiful scoop slam. Maggie Silva gets out of that bottom rope moonsault. Counters with a beautiful takedown. Maggie Silva quickly climbs up that rope for a chance of the belt, but Lady Tiger says, nah, it's still too early. with a running choke slam from Lady Tiger. Lady Tiger taking advantage of Maggie Silva while she's on the canvas and now quickly climbing up the ladder to get the title. Could this be an easy win for her? Getting out of the way of that punch. Lady Tiger is now in the corner. Maggie Silva targeting the leg of her opponent, knowing that she gets her power from the lower body. Beautiful DDT by Maggie Silva. Maggie Silva with a Silva shot, making Lady Tiger dizzy. Powerbomb position applied. Maggie Silva with a beautiful sit-out powerbomb to Lady Tiger. Wow. Moonsault by Maggie Silva from the middle rope. And now taking advantage of a knockdown, Lady Tiger, Maggie Silva climbs up the rope again. Oh! Lady Tiger just pushed the ladder, making Maggie fall down. Another running choke slam. This time Maggie hit her head to the ladder, but she does not give up. Lady Tiger, knowing that Maggie is now in a weakened state, taking advantage of that fact. Snake eyes to the top turnbuckle. Lady Tiger setting up the table again, the ladder again, sorry, and then climbing to the top to get the title. Back first to another ladder. Goodness, that hurts so bad. Lady Tiger knocks. Lady Tiger got knocked out for real. Lady Tiger finally wakes up once again, dashing out a series of punches and elbows to Maggie Silva. Maggie Silva counters with an elbow to the gut of Lady Tiger. Lady Tiger still struggling to stand up but keeps fighting. Maggie Silva finishing off her combo with a beautiful gut wrench suplex. Lady Tiger counters with a kick to the face. Lady Tiger climbs once again. Maggie Silva preventing that to happen. Pulling down Lady Tiger, falling on another ladder. Lady Tiger with a beautiful power slam from that Irish whip. And now what will Lady Tiger get from underneath the apron while Maggie Silva is knocked out? He is getting a steel chair from here near our table. Maggie Silva now climbs the ladder. Oh my goodness. This is going to destroy. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Power slam again by Lady Tiger. Lady Tiger going in. Tiger Fang kick missed. Maggie Silva counters with a forearm smash. Maggie Silva picks up the chair. The brutality of Maggie getting shown here. Maggie in the top rope. What is she gonna do? Silva splash. Silva splash on a beaten Lady Tiger. And it's not enough. She needs to have the chair bent because she beat Lady Tiger with it. Lady Tiger with a spear. I don't know who's going to win in this match. Both women wants the title so bad. Both women wants revenge. Especially Lady Tiger. Lady Tiger with another chair thrown to Maggie Silva. Maggie Silva surprisingly is woundless. Uh-oh, what is Lady Tiger going to do? Face slam to Maggie Silva. Maggie Silva face first on the canvas, trying to recover while Lady Tiger takes advantage of it, climbing the ladder once again. Lady Tiger getting pushed down. Both women are at risk of injury, but both women don't care. They need to win the title. Maggie Silva countered with a beautiful power bomb by Lady Tiger. Maggie Silva counters with a push. Maggie Silva prepping up for the Silva shot. The Silva shot applied, knocking down the Queen of the Beast. And now Maggie Silva taking advantage of a knockdown. Lady Tiger now climbs back the ladder once again, getting the title off the chains. Another fall. Lady Tiger wakes up again and knocks down Maggie Silva. Maggie Silva lying on the canvas trying to get up. Lady Tiger is now trying to get another fall down for Lady Tiger. These women are trying to climb and then falling down again. Maggie Silva with a fist drop. Sorry. Ooh. What a punch. What a punch. Both women are getting knocked down, getting knocked out, getting up, and then getting knocked out again. This could be bad for both, and now Maggie Silva tries to get out the title out of the chains and getting pushed once again. My God. Leg drop from the top rope by Lady Tiger. This is what I call brutality. Lady Tiger from the outside signaling that she is going to eat this one alive. Lady Tiger taking the time to recover from her fall and from her knockouts. Maggie Silva is now once again on top of the ladder, getting the title off the chains, and she falls. But now she falls on top of the steel chair, leg first. But she is still trying to hype herself up despite the fact that she is struggling to walk because of that recent fall. And she climbs the ladder once again slowly because of her damaged leg. Uh-oh. Another fall down, and this time on top of the steel ladder. My goodness. No, Tiger, no. No, Lady Tiger, don't do this. And a failed cutter. Getting out of the way just in time. Maggie Silva caused that cutter to fail. Uh-oh. Maggie Silva is planning something. But Lady Tiger intercepts with a full Nelson slam. Maggie Silva hits her arm. Oh, my goodness. And a Tiger fang kick from Lady Tiger. And now hitting Maggie Silva repeatedly, making sure that she won't get up this time. Lady Tiger. What is she? Is this it? Belly of the Beast. Knocking out Maggie Silva one more time. Maggie Silva lies unconscious outside the ring. But Lady Tiger, come on, take the advantage while she is still struggling. Maggie Silva. Maggie Silva is now awake, trying to pull Lady Tiger down. Lady Tiger pulled down from the ladder. Maggie Silva with a moonsault from the outside, hitting head first. Lady Tiger counters with a back elbow. Uh-oh. Choke bomb from Lady Tiger. Maggie Silva hits her back against the steel chair. And now she is fully unconscious on the canvas. Lady Tiger, is she going to finally get the title? And she does! We have our very first women's champion! Our very first Extreme Zone Pro women's champ! Lady Tiger wins her first title. Everyone, good night!